Welcome back to the R&B Lady Sports Talk.
I'm Pamela Ross coming to you from Maryland.
And I'm Yolanda Bridges out of Texas. And joining us today is Shantae Goff. And together we're going to just talk about some of our favorite sports moments. Let's open up with the NBA. Shantae, tell us what you know. Let's start with the Golden State Warriors. What you got?
Well, the Golden State Warriors are 5-2. Of course, they're not right as of right now. They're not playing as well as everyone expected them to play. But I think the problem is that everyone expects them to be like this super amazing, awesome team right off the back, and they're not. I've read certain articles where they played other teams, and the other teams have commented and said what's different about the Warriors team this year versus last year is their defense. They've committed a lot of turnovers, silly fouls, things like that, that their opponents can score baskets off of. And I think that's where they're hurting right now. Klay Thompson, he's kind of struggling to find his shot. He says it's not because of Kevin Durant, but when you have four superstars on a team, I'm including Draymond Green as a superstar. There's only one ball, so it's hard to share the ball. So it's just like when Klay Thompson's shot is off, of course he's not going to get the ball as much because let's just say maybe Kevin Durant's heating him up, which he has been heating up teams pretty bad, including OKC over the last couple games. So I really feel like they're just trying to find their rhythm, and once they get the ball going, I feel like they'll be an unstoppable team, and it's going to be a scary sight. And I'm not going to like it because I don't like the Warriors, but I'm just going to have to deal with it.
All right.
Well, hey, we can respect that. But right now the Cavs are actually, I believe, 6-1 to open their season. So what's going on with them right now in the NBA?
Well, LeBron is the best player in the world, period. As of right now, there's nobody better than him. And I really feel like his leadership is showing on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Any team that he's been on, he's pushed them to be greater. There's articles out there where he was upset about them for something small that people may say, but this shows great leadership. He was upset about them because the locker room was dirty. Like when you have leaders on your team who not only care about what you're doing on the court, but would care about what you're doing off the court, I feel like that's a good way to build team chemistry. And I feel like he's all about team chemistry. And I feel like that's another reason why LeBron James, whatever team he's on, is most successful, because he really tries to make whatever team he's on feels like family. They're 6-1. They just took their first loss to the Atlanta Hawks, 106-110, I believe. And LeBron's just been being LeBron, scoring triple doubles here and then, getting his average around 20 points. Kyrie's been being Kyrie. I feel like he's scoring a lot more than what he did last season. His scoring has went up. His assists is kind of suspect, right now, but it's the beginning of the season. And Kevin Love is doing what Kevin Love does. I don't really care for him because I feel like in the playoffs he didn't show up. He was either injured or he wasn't shooting good, or he just wasn't having a good game overall. And I feel like during season he always does well, but when it comes to the big crunch time games is when he chokes the most. But I'm willing to give him another chance. Obviously the Cleveland Cavaliers fan base is giving him another chance. So we'll just see how it goes, and hopefully they can continue on to be on the winning streak that they are going to be.
All right. So tell me a little bit about the Pelicans. What's going on? They got a phenomenal player. He's putting up points, but they just can't get the win.
Majority of that goes to players other than Anthony Davis. As I said, he's a really great player. It's the people on his team are poo cheese. They're trash. I just like I don't know where they found these players. I don't know if they found them in the developmental league, the D League. I don't know if they found them in JUCO colleges. I'm not really sure where they found these people overseas. I'm not really sure, but it's just like I know a whole lot of players who deserve opportunities, who are sitting behind a bunch of scrubs like the players on the Pelicans, for example. You have a player, Anthony Davis, he's scoring 30 points, 40 points, 50 points a game, and nobody else is doing anything. Everybody else has 5 points, 2 points, 10 points. I think their home opener, nobody had over about 14 points, which is ridiculous. In the home opener with the Pelicans, Anthony Davis has scored 50 points. I think he had a triple double, which is really good, but it only looks good for him. It doesn't really look good for the organization. So if I was him, I would either not talk to anybody on the team until they can learn how to put the ball in the basket, or B, not talk to anybody in the whole organization until I get a trade. It's just as simple as that. If I was him, I'd be really pissed off, not because of how good I'm doing, but because of how good but because of how good the team. I mean, because of how bad the team is doing. I'm sorry, because of how bad the team is doing. I would be really, really upset at them, and I don't know what I would do. I'd just be really upset.
Wow, I don't know. I don't know, Pam. You got some competition with that heat over there. I thought you were bad, but woo! All right,
Well, I mean,
Shantae.
everything I'm saying is true. If you watch the game, you'll see it's just ridiculous. It's trash. Like I wouldn't pay to go see a game to watch that. Like if anything, I would watch Anthony Davis on TV where I can get it for free. I'm not gonna go pay to see them get their butt kicked every night when they should be winning. Anthony Davis, I believe, deserves to be on a better team, a different team. If anything, maybe he should have went to the Warriors and KD should have stayed at Oklahoma. We're not going to get into that, honestly.
Facts. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Anything else you want to talk about?
I think that pretty much wraps it up.
Well, I think that is a good wrap.
All
Thanks
right.
for us and giving us a tidbit of information on the NBA and where you stand on everything. The season is early, but we have a lot of season left ahead of us, so we'll see how things play out. We appreciate your input, and great input it is. So thanks for joining us, right?
All right. And we'll see you in another couple of weeks for more updates on what's going on in the NBA.
All right. Thanks for having me.
All right. See you next time. Ooh, that Shantae brought the fire, Pam.
Yes,
so I know it's got you all riled up. So we might as well go ahead and talk about college football. You ready?
Ooh, I'm ready, girl. What you got?
All right, here we go. Nebraska and Ohio State.
Listen, everybody thought that was going to be a big showdown, but it really was a big disappointment.
Letdown.
Yeah, it was a letdown. It wasn't a competition. It wasn't a game at all. The Nebraska quarterback got hurt, I believe, in the second quarter. He got carted off the field. He came back in the third quarter, but, he came back to the field in the third quarter, but he didn't play. Ohio State dominated that game from start to finish. Wasn't even a competition. So, sorry.
All right, Arkansas and Florida.
Woo. So remember when we started saying at the beginning of the show, we didn't see that coming? We didn't see that happening?
Right. That's like week 3. We're like, whoop, didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Well, we didn't see that coming. Arkansas dominated that game. All I can say is defense. They shut Florida down. And from my understanding, according to, what others are thinking and seeing, Florida's defense is supposed to be number 2 in the SEC. Didn't happen this weekend. Congratulations to Arkansas. They dominated that game from start to finish. They put it on Florida. You never know. There's a lot of football left to be played in the SEC and the college football playoffs, period. So we'll see. I didn't see that coming from Arkansas. They've had a rough season overall, but they dominated Florida in that game. Defense.
All right. Texas A&M and Mississippi State.
Woo! Listen, if I have to say myself, I did not see that coming. I thought Texas A&M would at least give them a game. It didn't happen. it was like Texas A&M said, "Oh, the committee gave us number 4. All right, well we're number. We don't have to do anything special. We're number 4. Try again. You're in the SEC. And the SEC every week is grind, grind, grind until the clock hits 0. And they did not do that. And they were exposed this weekend. Hey, I don't know what to tell you.
Conference they were in.
Hey, maybe so. Let's remind them, SEC, you are in one of the toughest conferences, college conferences out there. You better bring it every week. There is no time for shenanigans. There is no time for you to be laying back thinking that, the conference football committee said we're number 4. Well, what's this team that we're playing gonna say? They spoke volumes. Bye, Texas A&M.
All right, Pam, LSU and Alabama. Now, let me just say, I had never been more excited to see a game at 0-0 in my life. That game was 0-0 to the fourth quarter. I know you was worried. It was a lot of people out there worried about what was getting ready to happen on Saturday night.
You know that I am Alabama 159%. Actually, right. I'm gonna make it 199. Let's make that 199. I underestimated LSU's defense. Mm-hmm. They brought their A game this weekend. And I have nothing but mad respect for them. Now, me going into the game, I'm seeing their offense. And I'm thinking their offense is not going to be able to win this game against us. Their defense is going to shut them down. Little did I know that their defense was, hey, they brought their A game. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. Alabama's offense stepped up when they needed a big play. Their quarterback made the big play, and they got the game for us. But LSU, hey, it was nothing short of a miracle for us to get out of Death Valley that weekend. So congratulations to Alabama, but that was a phenomenal game. If you like a defensive game, if you like to see, that ground and pound football like I do, check out that Alabama LSU game. Check it out on YouTube. Check it out on the ESPN replays. It's a great game. It was a great game.
That was a great game. I'm sure you're going to watch the reruns of that.
Oh, hey, twice already. Twice. But who's counting?
Lord have mercy. All right, Pam, let's go on over to the NFL now. Look, I
didn't watch much NFL this weekend, but I saw that there was some shenanigans, and I know you're gonna bring it. So what we got? What we got in NFL for shenanigans?
Here we go, girl. Here we go. Shenanigan number 1. You ready?
I'm ready.
Number 1. Ready? All right. Cowboys and the Browns. Now look, number 95 from the Cowboys, number 74 from the Browns. Girl, tell me why they was fighting on the field. Number 95 then snatched number 74's helmet and threw it at him, girl. Both of these players get ejected. Oh, by the way, both of their last names were Irving. So Irving and Irving ejected from the game. You are out of here.
That's got to be an epic. That's epic right there. Irvin and Irvin.
Irvin and Irvin.
When do you hear that?
Never.
Hey, never.
Hey. All right. Oh. And speaking of the Cowboys, it's not a shenanigan, but I just got to bring this out. Guess who didn't score Sunday?
Well, I'm going to go on the limb and say Dez Bryant.
Ding, 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 ding. So 4 other people were able to get touchdowns on Sunday. You got Witten. You got Elliott. He had 2. You got Beasley. Then you got Escobar. Touchdowns. It was beautiful.
The franchise does not revolve around you, Dez Bryant. Own it, live it, embrace it. It does not revolve around you.
No, ma'am. Oh, and as you can tell, they must have got my memo about go back to week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and continue to do what you were doing. Don't worry about trying to force feed one player. But okay. Anyway, so shenanigan number 3. The Steelers onside kick.
Can we just get a replay? Can we just get a replay?
Okay, here it goes.
Can we just get a moment to embrace this replay?
It's playing. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to let you have that because I can't even touch it. I don't even know what to say about him.
Well, this particular shenanigan is going to be broken down as in part A and part B. So it's the third shenanigan, A. That play had a name. It's called the Rabona.
I'm sorry, you said Ramona as in M or Rabona as in bonehead?
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, Rabona. That's the name of that play. It didn't go right, but I'm mad because that play had a name. All right, part B of shenanigan number 3. And why the refs was laughing.
I mean, who wasn't laughing? Everybody was laughing. When I saw this, I laughed. Really? I'm all for the onside kick. I'm all for trying to win a game, but really, I mean, okay, this worked for you in college. I get that you made this happen in college, but sometimes you should just leave well enough alone. It was successful.
Right.
Don't bring that back. Just do an onside kick. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We're not all embarrassed because you don't did the Ramona, the Rabona, the Ebona. What was it called? I'm sorry. I don't even know. I can't even touch it. I'm sorry. I'm over it.
Don't worry about that. Somebody made it up. Okay, here you go.
I'm doing exactly what Big Ben did.
Here we go. Come back, Pam. Come back. All right, Pam. Shenanigan number 4. You ready?
Hey, I'm here for it.
All right, Tampa Bay and Atlanta. The score was 43-28. Ask me why the Falcons won, Pam. Go ahead, ask me.
They had an explosive play. Like
no. I really don't even know. There probably was, but I couldn't get through the game. Come on, Pam, ask me why.
Why did Atlanta win?
Tampa Bay came out looking like Little Red Elmos, Pam.
You said elbows?
Yeah. Just look.
Wait. Elbows?
Well, Red Riding Hoods, little Elmos. I don't know what you want to call it. Little Crayola crayons. I don't know what you want to call it, but look, Pam, look. I can't take this stress. You know how I feel about these uniforms, Pam. I can't take it. I can't take it.
Say the Crayola crayons. I cannot with you right now. Wait.
Okay.
I'm trying to
shenanigan. Let's get it together. Shenanigan number 5. You ready, Pam?
Ooh.
Gotta back up for this one.
Crayola crayon got me, girl. Wait. Ooh. Okay, I'm with you. Ooh. Okay.
Number 5. Here we go.
Ooh.
Now, for the world who don't know what I'm talking about, because oh my God, Pam. So this is
play that back. I need a playback of that. Ref, can you play that back? I need a playback. No, girl, you need to fix your face. You need to fix your face like he was.
Oh, I can't. Okay, here we go. Ready?
If I was not mistaken, the player got mad at the referee about the call. The ref threw his flag. The player said, anything you can do, I can do better.
Pam, he just became my favorite player. Do you know how petty that was? That was something that I would have did on the field. I ain't even gonna lie, Pam. You gonna throw your flag at me? I'm gonna throw my flag back at you. I ain't even mad.
He done threw his towel out of his pants. I know
that's
you. That's you.
Whew. Okay, Pam. Last one, Pam.
What happened? We got a rundown on what happened on the play. Like, what happened? The ref just made him mad, and he like, okay, anything you can do, I can do better.
Right? No, dude.
Hey, I'm with it. I'm here for it. Cause I'm all about petty. All
right. Whew. Okay, last shenanigan.
What we on number 6?
Yeah, number 6. You with me? All right. Seahawks and the Bills. Now, look, I know there was a lot of controversy about Sherman. Everybody saw what happened, but that's not my shenanigan. My shenanigan is tell me why the referees are when the kicker had to go out because he was injured. Okay, so apparently once you get injured, the trainer comes out and they have to look at you. You have to come off the field. So what happens? They down the football, stop the clock. Okay, so now they're ready to put their kicker back on, right? The one that Sherman ran into. Tell me why the referee stood there over the ball, but now the upstairs booth then started the play clock, right? But the referee hasn't moved. He's still, it's like he was doing one of those mannequin challenges. He's just still right there. He ain't moving. Play clock's going down. He takes his hand off the ball, Pam. It's 8 seconds left on the play clock. That is a referee shenanigan. Get your tail off the football field. Let them guys play. What happens? Delay a game. Delay a game.
Delay a game on the refs, I hope, because they sleeping on that play. No. Listen. We have had some referee shenanigans throughout the season.
So far.
College and NFL. I'm sorry, We've had some. I'm not embarrassed to say it. The referees have been, I know that they are a part of the field, but we have had some plays blocked. We've had some, missed calls. We've had some missed tackles. We've had some missed plays. Hey, they don't start the clock on time. We got all kinds of shenanigans. I don't know what's going on with these refs. Hey, do we have the replacement refs that they had a couple years ago? I don't know.
I don't know, but look, hey, keep it going because that gives me lots to talk about. So, hey.
Yes.
Well, what'd you say?
I said, yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Well, there you have it, folks. Just a couple of ladies offering our opinions on how we feel things should be. Hope you join us for another episode of the R&B Lady Sports Talk, where you don't have to be a man to be a fan. Peace.